two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. So where 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 where's this guy getting his info, man? Right? The Lord said he gonna use the Israelites, the elect, who he gonna beautify with salvation, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. Alright? To do what? To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, which is slavery, man. Alright? Part of the vengeance is he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Alright? And he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Alright? And it says to execute upon them the judgments written. This honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord, which is who? The elect. Alright? Because you got the Israel the Most High. Alright? Get Revelations 3 and 9. Alright? That's right. Revelations 3 and 9. It says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which are you fake Jews, you Amalekites, you elites, which call yourselves Jewish. This is addressed to you, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. That's right. So you're gonna have to bow down to the Israelites. Alright? And who's gonna make you bow down? Yahweh Shema Shai. Alright? Otherwise your ass gonna get dashed to pieces, man. Alright? Proverbs 14 and 19. Alright, Proverbs 14:19. The evil bow before the good, and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The righteous are the Israelites, the wicked is Esau. They gonna bow down. Alright? And gates represent the leadership. Alright? Isaiah 49:23. And the kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. Alright? So these leaders of these other nations, alright, when they go into slavery, they're gonna become the new Uncle Bens and Anna Jemamas. Alright? They shall bow down to thee with their faces towards the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me. Alright? So that's proof right there, these other nations going into slavery. Alright. 60. Isaiah 60:14. Alright. It says, the sons also of them that afflict thee shall come bending unto thee, and all that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Alright? So that's plain. That's where these nations gonna bow down, man. Alright? Alright. Isaiah 61 verse 4. Isaiah 61:4, it says, and they shall build the old wastes. And who's they? It's gonna say these other nations. And they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of aliens shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord, talking about the nation of Israel. Men shall call you the ministers of our power. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. For your shame ye shall have double, and for your confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. For I, the Lord, love judgment, and I hate robbery for burnt offering. I will direct their work in truth, and I will make the everlasting covenant with them. Oh, I got to get that, man. I'm gonna have to come back. That's right, man. This is the spirit flow, man. Whoever watched this, man, may Yahweh Shema Shai edify him, man. Alright? Hebrews 8:8. But finding fault with them, he said, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regard them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, say, Know the Lord. For all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquity will I remember no more. Alright? So that's talking about that new covenant is for Israel, that everlasting covenant. Alright? So Isaiah 61:8 says, For I, the Lord, love judgment. I hate robbery for the burnt offering. And I will direct their work in truth. Alright? And I will make an everlasting covenant with them. And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. And all that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord hath blessed. Which is who? The children of Israel. Alright? The children of Israel. That's right. I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my power. For he hath clothed me with the garments of salvation. He hath covered me with the robe of righteousness. As a bridegroom decked himself with ornaments, and as a bride adore herself with her jewels. For as the earth bringeth forth her bud, and as the garden causeth the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so the Lord power will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all nations. That's right. That's right. That's right. So let's talk about these other nations serving us, man. Because they going in slavery. Alright. Isaiah 14:1. Alright, now he might take this scripture and twist it, but them strangers is talking about the Israelites that scattered amongst these other nations. Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Alright. And who's that talking about? Talking about Israelite foreigners scattered in all over the world. Isaiah 11:11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, the Israelites, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the isles of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four winds of the earth. Plain. Alright. The envying also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Total cut, man. So them strangers that's going to cleave unto the house of Jacob are the Israelite foreigners, not these heathens, man. All right? The heathens are going into slavery. I'm going to prove it. And the people shall take them, talking about these heathens, and they shall possess Edom and all the heathen. All right? They're going to take them, Edom, and all the other heathens, and bring them to their place. What place? Land of Israel. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. That's a cut right there, man. See, simple ass nigga up here talking about these other nations gonna be saved, man. This is what's gonna happen to the other nations if they don't serve us, man. Isaiah 60 and 12. It says, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. Alright, so if they don't want to get down with the program, they're gonna get destroyed, man. Alright, and it says we should have them for handmaids and servants. Alright, Leviticus 25:42. Alright, and it's in the law. We can have them. Alright, Leviticus 25:42. For they are my servants, which I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. They shall not be sold as bondmen. Alright, talking about the nation of Israel. Proof of that. Leviticus chapter 25, verse 55. For unto me the children of Israel are servants, and they are my servants whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your power. Alright, so we can't put Israelites into slavery. Alright, so the Israelites ain't gonna be, alright, have other heathens ruling over them, because that was a curse. Alright, but we gonna rule over them. Alright, simple ass nigga, man. Alright, okay, Leviticus 25 and 43. Thou shalt not rule over him with rigor, but shall fear thy power. Talking about ruling over Israelite. It says, both thy bondman and thy bondmaid, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen that are round about you. Of them shall ye buy bondmen and bondmaids. Alright, let me get some. Alright, let's look up those words for bondman and bondmaid. Alright, alright, soon I'm gonna have to shut this down. Alright, but just, touching on these few points right here, because you got, like I said, you got this clown, alright, thinking he had this new revelation, when really he ain't pushing nothing but the same stuff that already got pushed and chopped up by the prophets. Alright, so you failed, Esau. Alright, and you failed, you simple ass nigga, and they gonna destroy you. Alright, this is Hebrew, for the word for bondman, and that scripture is Strong's Hebrew 5650, ibad. Alright, ibadah, ibad. It means slave, servant, slave, servant, manservant, subjects, servant. Alright, that's about right there. Alright, that's what it means. Slave, servant, manservant, subjects. Alright, and that word for bondmaid, meaning woman, slave, alright, is Hebrews 5:19, amah, which means maid servant, female slave, maid, handmaid, concubine. All right.